Welcome to Snowmobile Sessions Live on YouTube and your favorite podcast platforms. We're the #1 destination to learn about snowmobiling, network with other sledders, and have an awesome time doing it. We'll meet other snowmobilers that share your passion and show your fan photos along the way. Snowmobile Sessions Live. Enjoy the ride.
It's a journey for life and I'm gonna ride. Hang on.
Snowmobile Sessions Live is brought to you by stuff like this. Get your custom printed clothing and COVID masks there. Stufflikethis.ca/mask. I haven't got my order yet from Bobby on the XRS mask, but I'm sure it's coming. Hey, Snowmobile Sessions Live is also brought to you by our super fans. So I've actually been keeping tally of the all the super chats we've been getting. And man, this show wouldn't go on if it wasn't for guys like you guys. We have RDX Master Keith, he's an easy rider. We get the Mogul Masher, Sled Addicts, Dustin Ingram, Papa Watts, Falden 01, our boondocker, Jesse Buchan. He's a definite boondocker. BKD 694, Finn O'Connell, and the Mountain Madmen. Jumpman J, we got Edward Clark and D Downs. Thanks so much, guys. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Cheers, boys. Yeah. So we got a pretty cool special guest here. Let me just give you some accolades on this guy. I'm a little bit behind schedule here, but we'll get to it tonight. We'll get her under control here.
Yeah.
But you've probably seen the thumbnails on both Bobby's page and my page, and in the house we've got none other than Jason Houle, and he's let me just give him he's the owner of Straightline Performance and RSI Racing. They're the leader in the complete snowmobile package company. No company has ability in-house to do completely what SPI does and fully accessorize a sled from bumper to bumper. They test, design, manufacture snowmobile, ATV, UTV parts from the average rider to the weekend warriors. There's a level for us in the sponsorship package, the weekend warrior. Jason's been racing snowmobiles since he was 14 years old, and he's won the Grantsburg Watercross Drags. He's the Am Snow Asphalt Shootout Top Gun champ. He's an NSRA drag points high champion. He has multiple world speed records, and he's built and tuned and designed for some of the top performing snowmobiles in the last 20 years in all types of racing. Let's bring him on, none other than Jason Houle. Welcome aboard, buddy.
Evening, guys. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thank you for taking the time to do the show. What do we got happening there? I'm the background guy, like if you ever have anything odd in your photos in the background, I'm the one to catch it.
There's nothing we're talking about.
We got some arts and crafts back there. Here, I got to make you fuller screen.
Pictures of me, come on now. Everyone's got to have that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Is that a little? Someone made a picture of you there, holding a piece of paper and stuff.
A picture of me and all my special stuff from my daughter. There, you bet.
That's awesome. How old's your daughter?
9.
That's great. That's cool. Yeah,
it's 14-year-old son and a 9-year-old daughter. So
nice. Love it. So. No, that's cool. Tell us a bit about did I hit the nail on the head there?
Yeah, you did just fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So, I've been in the industry now for over 20 years, designing, manufacturing, racing, and we consider ourselves one of the leaders in the industry, hands down. So we do a lot in-house. One thing that really sets us apart from a lot of the other companies is we're not a spin-off of anyone. I didn't work anywhere. None of my employees did. Everyone is an original here, which makes this company completely different than a lot of other ones that are in the industry today.
Nice.
That's awesome.
We're going to talk with you more about the company and the products and stuff, but I want to read you something that my buddy sent me. I know I talked to you today, and I mentioned my buddy's got some SPI stuff, and Dino said, hang on, I don't just get one message from people. I get 15. Yeah, he says, I said Jason Houle from SPI's on Straightline Performance is on. He said, awesome. I think you'll like him. He said, I went shopping at 2 other competitors' booths at Novi show for my parts, and they had similar gains. They didn't. But I made the purchase with him because of who he is and how he interacted with me. Not a pushy salesman type, but instead a confident, informative, knowledge, performance guru. And he said, like, something else back here. He said, like, all your stuff was backed by Dyno. Numbers. I
great compliment. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Like, and Dino is he's a hardcore sledder. Like, he's unbelievable. And so I'd take that as a huge compliment coming from him. Cause he's who I look up to for information and stuff on when it comes to snowmobiling. So yeah. So let's recap some last week too, boys. Did you guys, remember we had Pasty Boy on there?
Oh yeah. Yep.
And remember what I did? I had the Chinese fortune cookies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you guys play any of the numbers?
Not me.
Didn't. No, you didn't. You did.
Oh, look at him.
I won $2 and a free ticket. So
Did you happen to play my number?
yeah, but I played a bunch of them.
No, you didn't, man. Because I won $22 on Lotto Max.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah. But yeah, like the other ones, I didn't win anything, not even a free ticket. Like, did you do 649?
649, buddy. That's all I played.
So you must have won on your Encore, maybe.
Yeah, one was on Encore, and then the other one was just the 10 lines I played. So
Yeah.
nice.
But yeah, and I had fun. Like, it was kind of cool. Like, went in there, and I usually just do quick picks and stuff, but $22, not too shabby, eh?
At least I see what you do in your spare time now, gambling.
That's right. Well, I gotta be able to afford
sled habit, right?
Yeah.
I gotta be able to afford all my SP Performance parts.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, $22, not too shabby. So Jay, you want to go through some fan photos with us? Actually, before we do that, let's see who's in the house here. So we got Callum Thorne, Don. We got Dakota. That's Canadian Dakota. Corey Brock. What's going on, Corey? Bruce Stewart. What's up, guys? Bobby told you bought the best trail sled to come out in 2021. LOL. And then Dakota wants to know if you rode your 850 yet. Wisco sled heads. What's up, guys? Any idea when it'll snow in Wisconsin? Do you know when it's going to snow in Wisconsin, Jay?
Hopefully in the next month. That'd be great.
Yeah, it would be nice, eh? Robbie Bell's in the house. Mr. 85 GT says Gary's late, must be still ripping Roscoe in the field. Yeah. Mr. Snow Rocks, a skidoo died, he had to walk. Come on. And Jesse Buckman must have seen I spelt your name wrong, buddy, in that thing. Woohoo, he says. So he's on the list. Dakota, he's waiting for Polaris to tow a skidoo back. Come on, boys.
Yeah, you get the
Mike of Muskoka, Gary showing his Phenom side fashionably late. You see where this is going, Jason? Like, totally. Maritime Snow Rider says he's so disappointed in Rev Rider 550. You know what, Maritime? I'm so proud of Rev Rider 550. Where did he go? He's gone.
He was having some lagging issues, so he's probably resetting it. He'll be
okay.
Slowbee's
in the house. He says, "What's up, fellas? J Fly Low. I saw your video today, Rich. Nice sled. Bobby's is nice as well." And he's coming back in. And Jesse Buckman says, nothing wrong with switching OEMs. That way Rev can provide more content for his viewers. Exactly.
For sure. That's definitely my goal. So
yeah, for sure.
Jesse pointing that out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Do we get any Seth Gardner? Let's get her going. Full Send University. Welcome aboard, buddy. Dakota, Bruce Stewart, Wisco Sledhead must have been walking because the skidoo broke down. Bobby, did you see the Throwback Thursday photo I tagged you in on Instagram? Love the Bumblebee graphics. Tracy Boy Toys, what's up, guys? Wicked Sled Bobby. Donovan Granis. I can't go on and on. We're going to do... we're leaving Jason hanging here, man. We're going to get to some fan photos. There we go. The fan footage. Here, let me get my notes here, folks. So I think everybody's pretty much probably watched Bobby's video, eh? There's his new beast right there.
Oh yeah, that's sweet.
If you're wondering.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Tell us a bit about that, Bobby.
I switched it up this year. Went down a little bit in track length. Went with the 137. You know, I've kind of said in the past I went from a 121 to a 144, so I felt like I should try the 137. And I got the 850 E-Tech. It's got the R Motion X and the RASX. Love that suspension and look forward to experiencing some stuff with it. And then like the last big thing, I put an 1 3/4 track on it, a Hurricane track. So that's something I wanted to try for a while too, and I'm excited to try that out.
Yeah, you don't typically ride studs, do you?
I'm a little bit mixed. You know, I studded my 17, but I haven't studded a sled since then. If it's an icy enough year, I'll do it. But yeah, typically I don't usually run them.
Yeah, okay. I was just wondering if you're interested, if you're thinking of going a screw in, or what do you think?
I probably would go full on studs. I'm honestly not a big fan of screw ins. I've had like ice ripper tracks in the past, and I think there's so much added traction with a regular conventional stud that I would probably go that route. But yeah, we'll see how this track performs. If I want a little extra bite, I might do it, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I love the accents on it, Bobby. The red. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, thanks. Once I realized it had those, I thought it really like spiced the sled up, because before that it was very black in the pictures.
No, yeah, sled, man. You're gonna love that. It's gonna be good.
I'm stoked.
Well, I was watching the video and all I was thinking about here again, me, the background guy, is thinking, hey, you shook the guy's hand. And then he didn't use hand sanitizer. Yeah, right. and then your dad was in the store without a mask on. We'd get thrown out. We'd get thrown out if we were in the store without a well, you're not allowed to go in the store without a mask. You know.
He had it on originally, and then he put that helmet on, and when he did, he didn't take it off, and it shredded it.
Well, it was hilarious because outside you were like, you could tell he was still wearing it outside. He's like, hey, you can take the mask off now. Yeah. It's a pain in the butt, eh? But you know what? We get it, eh? We're all getting used to it still. So
yeah,
for sure.
Oh, Mark Bose.
You can full time up there masking or what?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like Rich. Look at you. You found the shirt. Hold on.
I was waiting for this guy to say something about it, right? It got put in the sock drawer, Gary, not in the shirt drawer. Oh, he's going to put his.
He's not in the rag drawer, right?
That's it. Eh? So, but yeah, no, that's good, Bobby, and you'll get your trailer in the next couple of weeks too, right? So that'll be nice.
Yeah, we have our
I didn't
Thanksgiving.
even have my shirt on.
We have our Thanksgiving this week, and then everybody's off of work on Friday, so I can't do it this week. But hopefully next week I'll be able to go up and get it.
Right, that's right. You guys got your Thanksgiving coming up, so that'll be nice. Happy Thanksgiving to our American friends. That's great.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Awesome. Yeah. Nice. Hey, Rich, thanks again for wearing the shirt. That's awesome.
Yeah, I found it. Honestly, I didn't know where it was.
Just hold on. I got to scratch that part out of my notes this week. Now what are we going to talk about for 15 minutes later on? Yeah. Okay, let's do the next one here. This is Michigan Outlaws. Cameron sent me this. And he said, I don't know whether we're going to get sound on this one, boys. But I don't think we need it, though. You can hum the tune.
Like here and watch this moment.
He said, how to destroy your sled 101. That's nice drone work, huh?
Yep.
For sure. Nice. A little water skip action.
Yeah.
There you go.
He says it hurts my soul to watch him go through the sand.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you know that's just getting into the bearings and everything, right?
Yeah.
And I get in trouble for riding in 8 inches of snow on a no-till field.
That's what I was saying to you when you showed me the pictures. I'm like, Gary, you gotta wreck your sled. But yeah, I get it. Totally, buddy. That was awesome.
Jason likes that guy better than me, though, because that guy's gonna be calling Jason for parts. I won't be.
We make more.
That's right. That's why they make them for sure. All right. He didn't really say too much. I don't know. He might have said something here. This is Wes Mulder. He's got a 900 Ace Turbo. That's all he said about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about that freezer that's duct taped up beside there. What's in that?
Why did I not catch that?
Yeah, Gary, yeah.
See what else he's got. He's got his IKEA. He was shopping at IKEA there before the show. Yeah. He sent his wife out IKEA and she come home and that's parked by the freezer.
Different meaning for one stall garage there.
Yeah, no, that's it, eh? Yeah, right in.
Rec stuff. He's a big fan of the broadcast, the podcast. He said, this is some pictures from the Upper Peninsula near Pine Stump. And remember, he had this one last week, and I said, we're going to show more pictures, but I just love that crash.
Miami, Florida, 1990.
I know,
That's
right?
hilarious.
That's cool. Love that. That's a good photo stop. Nice cats there, right? I was actually staking the OFSC trails this week with Moose, and he's an Arctic cat guy, and he was kind of giving me the gears about cats. So I told him he should have been in the show a couple weeks ago when the Arctic cat guys beat up on us. Remember, they just flooded the email with Arctic cat pictures.
Oh, that was great. That's good to see,
That was
though.
fun. I know.
Yeah,
I love it.
awesome.
I love it. Nothing wrong with that, man.
No,
I
yeah,
love
send
it.
them in. Now we need to get flooded by some Yamaha guys, right?
I know. Yeah, that's our last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Christopher Hughes. Took a trip to Wyoming in 2017. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
That is nice. Look at that, eh? The sun going down.
Mountains in the background. It looks like twin Snow Pros there. Arctic Cat 153 800s.
Nice color. I like that combo.
I know.
Pretty
The white and
sweet.
green looks good.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Jason, do you get trail riding much, or are you more of a racer, or what do you find your interest lies?
Oh, I trail ride a lot. That's,
Yeah.
We're in the Midwest here. That's what we do. So
Yeah.
we do ride out in the mountains too. I mean, we're capable because we're on this side. We drive quite a bit out there. So we do just about anything.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's a typical session for you? What's a typical good day for you riding?
Are you measuring it in miles or kilometers?
Yeah, miles, miles, miles,
I
kilometers.
don't know. If you can go 100, 150, that's a fine day.
Yeah.
That's good.
And are your kids into it yet?
I'd measure it in enjoyment more than miles. So
That's like me too, right? It's if you got the right gang, it's everything. You know what I mean? Chris Wilson, he says for the 2020 model year, the Polaris Switchback Assault is top snowgoers 10 best sleds. Sent a couple of hashtags and a nice picture of a Polaris Assault 600. It looks like. I think my buddy Hanley had that sled.
Yeah, it's a nice color combo too.
Yeah, it is. It's got the it's almost like the free ride blue and the lime green. So this is Brent Schmage. Hopefully I said that right. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, but he says last year after a good snowfall on the power lines in northern Michigan, which is this pick.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Isn't that crazy? He said he also made a Wawa last season. He says, great show, guys. Look at that XP just dug right in. Love it. But yeah, I wonder if these are Wawa. That would be a Wawa picture probably. That's pretty wild. Look at the Ski-Doos there. And we got one Sidewinder turbo. Nice. This is neat. Nice red. Is that a backcountry? Yeah, XRS. Nice.
Yeah.
There he is, proud as can be. Yeah. Love the stone wall there on the house too. It's pretty nice. Would this be Wawa? It sure does look like Ontario Trails. It's for sure. There he is with this girl, I bet. Pretty cool. And then Bob Shedden says he got this sled last year with 189 miles, a 600 motor, has still some pull, and had a new ZR 800 RR 2020. And this was wife's sled who can't ride. I know it's not a do, but someday it'll be like an old Mustang after Skidoo finishes off Arctic Cat and it'll become a collector. He says, nah, just kidding. Yeah, I don't think Skidoo's going to finish it off. No. That's nice. Beautiful sled.
For sure.
Yeah. And we got Kevin Pleasance.
Nice.
Kevin's, yeah. Kevin says, I know you're always in search of more Polaris content for the show, so here's my 850 Indy VR1 137 Matrix. What gave you that idea? Kevin, your laugh's going to be on you when Polaris calls me and says, Gary, you've done so much promotion of our brand through the winter. We want to give you a brand new sled. Just pick one.
It's got the LED handguards on too.
Yeah, that's neat. Oh, I love how they go at the lines at end there, right?
They light up really cool too at night. Like obviously, it looks amazing in the night.
They're fairly big. They look like they give you some wind protection.
Yeah.
You know? Did you get the handguards too, Rich?
Yeah, mine's got the handguards. And actually, I got a call today. My windshield's in, so I forgot I ordered it. I go pick it up, but I'm gonna do the first ride or two without it first, just to see what it's like. But I know it's probably gonna be cold, so.
Nice. Hey, Jason, have you done any stuff for the Polarises? Like, what do you got on deck for the new line of?
We got everything online.
Yeah.
I mean, everything from the drive line to the exhaust, the CVT, all the controls, electronics. So we're still in the middle of rotating what components still work from the old version to the new version, but within a couple, 2-3 weeks, everything will be done.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. That's perfect.
That 650 is going to be nice, eh?
Yeah, that's a cool toy. We're excited to go ride that one.
Right on.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Can you get much out of them? Or are they pretty, like the 600 E-Tech's pretty well tuned from factory? Can you get much out of the 650, or is there you can't? Okay.
Don't have enough time on it to answer that question yet.
That's awesome. It's one of those answers, guys. You know.
Yeah. The real one?
What's that?
The real one. I don't know the answer to it yet.
That's right.
He's being honest. That's good.
Yeah, I know. That's cool. Yeah. So, Billy, I didn't get your photos. Like, look at how they showed up. They say downloading. So I don't know whether they were too big or what's going on. But Billy says, hey, fellas, I just discovered the podcast and missed the trailer mods episode, but wanted to share the cheap lighting improvements I did to my 12-foot clamshell. So you probably know these trailers come with a 4-pin wiring setup that doesn't allow for the lights to be used unless the truck is on. So I converted the trailer to 7-pin and use a hot pin for the interior lighting to combat accidentally leaving the lights on. I found a timer switch that automatically clicks off 30 minutes max. That's pretty awesome. So I never have to come back to a dead battery. I replaced a tiny dome light with 3 15-foot rolls of LED strips to run from front to back. They're secured with double stick tape that comes on the back of the LED strips and zip ties. And they've been on for over a year and haven't fallen off. He thinks the total was $100. The most expensive piece was a 7-pin wire and the junction box. He'll do it the trailer and the next trailer in a heartbeat. So sorry I don't have the pictures to show, but it sounds like an awesome plan. If you want to resize them, then resend them to me and I'll get them up on the screen maybe later tonight. This also features my 2011 Polaris Shift 136 that I picked up totaled for $1,200 with 1,100 miles a few years back. You replaced some shocks and A-arms and it was good as new. Nice. I'd like to see that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we got Robert Brockett. Okay. He's name's Moose. It's not my Moose though. Moose from Tillsonburg, Ontario. Look at the skidoos. Nice. That's a typical, this Bobby is a typical Southwestern Ontario trail right there. Yeah. Isn't that nice?
Solid.
Yeah.
It's a beauty.
Isn't that nice? That's very well groomed. But yeah, that's the stuff you I mean, that's even my area around home. You'll get sections of bush like that. You get a lot of open fields, but up north in Muskoka, it's a lot of this.
We would already had 3 turns by now. So
I hear you, right? I hear you. And the next one's Dave from Wisconsin. Again, didn't get a picture, but he says, hey, guys, here's my old mustard bucket. It's a 1970 Olympic 12.3. No touch screen on this one, but I like it. Had a couple inches of snow a couple weeks ago, but it's all gone now. P.S. Canadians are my favorite people. Thanks for the podcast, Dave in North Woods of Wisconsin. That's great, Dave. We love Wisconsin guys, too. And New York guys. All of them. We love them all. So I don't know why the picture didn't turn out, but I thought I seen this picture of a guy on an old bullet nose skidoo, and then I go to move the photos over, and this is what it was doing. So maybe it's an issue on my end. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
But Corey Brock, he's the guy that talked me into go sledding yesterday. So he says, hey, Gary, here's a pic of my 2020 XRS 850. Had the dealer swap out the 1.25 inch for an ice storm Ice Fight 150. Has no problem standing up in the deep stuff. This pic was taken last season in Bancroft playing around. By the way, loves the show. Keep it up. Skidoo rocks. Cheers. Cheers, Corey. That's awesome.
Well, you got a super chat here from Dustin.
Oh, Dustin, thanks, man. Hold on.
Wanted to say thank you to Bobby. Tell about 509 gear, and they got some good decals. Can't wait to get new gear. Congrats on the new sled, Bobby. Well, that's good. Very nice. Dustin.
Got that sound effect. There you go.
There we go.
Awesome.
There we go.
Awesome, man. I'm glad to hear 509. You got a good deal with them, and I really appreciate the kind words on the sled. It's been awesome to have, because I know I have a pretty big Polaris base, to hear so many of you guys just being positive about the change to Skidoo and being excited for the season. It means a lot. So definitely tell us what kind of gear you picked up too.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. Yeah, thank you, Dustin. That's great. Another big, he's just moved himself up a level, I think. You know, he's just moved himself up a level, I'd say. Okay. He's always a level higher in our hearts, that's for sure.
That's a nice trailer.
Yeah, this is Mark Slayton. He says, hey, Gary, congrats to all of you. The shows keep getting better and better each week. When you were talking with Pasty Boy, you mentioned trailer upgrades and putting a seat inside his new trailer. I bought a 2021 Blizzard Nor'easter 12-foot hybrid in May, and one of my upgrades was a folding seat that I got from Proline Trailers in New Hampshire. It's an awesome upgrade that will make my wife very happy when we ride in Old Forge and...
Here we go.
Tug Hill. Mentioned it just for you, Gary. And he said, gives two laughing faces emojis. Attach a few pics of the new trailer and how I outfitted it. Keep up the great work. And thanks for the Tug Hill reference too. I love it. You know,
The trailer is gorgeous.
it's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Amazing how nice those little flip down seats are, though.
Oh,
That is-
that's such a cool invention.
I love how it goes in the wall.
Yeah.
So with the power outlet, he must plug power in just like a trailer, right? Like an RV.
Yep.
Oh, another super chat. Maritime Snow Riders, $20.
Oh, hold on.
There we go. Yeah.
Thank you, Maritime Snow Riders. Did you give a message on that too?
Yeah.
No, just
just
Maritime
money.
Snow
Did he?
Riders.
And
Yeah, just sharing some
New Age
love, it looks
Landscaping.
like.
New Age
That's awesome.
Landscaping,
Jeez, they're
$20.
flying in.
New
Bobby.
Age Landscaping.
On Bobby, yeah.
New Age Landscape. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. Look forward to watching with my daughter every week. Thank you so much, New Age Landscaping. That's great. If you ever need your lawn
love
cut
hearing
or
that.
trimmed or your bushes trimmed, just give New Age Landscaping a call. Well, it looks like that seat locks up on the side there. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool. That is neat. That's cool. That's
Awesome.
cool.
Okay, this is a Snowstorm. Get back into this here. Snowstorm S. He said the snowmobile at Houghton, Michigan and Steamboat, Colorado. We try to get new people out in the woods and give them a meal with big campfires. You do a lot of boondocking, not much trail riding. I bought 2 sleds out here in Heber City, Utah, and new ones left over for $800 because I'm scared of the 850s. Yeah, so I like
Very
this
nice.
guy's shirt, if you can see that.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't give a F. You got to have one of those in every crowd. And he's got his, this is a nice setup. He's got like a Marlin or a sled deck on the back of his big Super Duty Ford. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
that's cool.
That's
There
nice.
he is there. That was him. That's probably Snowstorm because he's in every photo there. There he is with the big thumbs up.
Yeah.
Assault 800 there. Looks like they almost got stuck in the. Somebody hit bottom in the slush. Ooh, that would hurt. Yeah,
Yep.
that looks like you hit that stump that's buried.
It don't
And-
look like the sled's even upright yet. So
No.
No,
There's
it's
a
like,
lot of tree underneath it. He hit something, that's for sure.
don't bother tipping the sled up. Get your phone out and get a picture first, so you can
Well,
send
that's
it
what you
in.
got to do, right?
So you can send it in here.
Yeah. Before
look
you
at
help
that.
your buddy get a photo.
That's right. campfire right on top of the hill with the lake in the background. That's beauty. That's something I haven't done. Is I haven't done the campfire on the trail yet.
Oh,
Like
yeah?
we don't really stop long enough. There's another picture of that. That's cool. Is that a cat or an apex?
I think it's a cat.
Right?
Yeah,
It's a cat.
I think it is
Yeah.
a cat.
Yeah,
Looks
it
like
is.
it's Snowstorm's cat. Rolling around, wants you to rub its belly. I wonder if he owned a cat first. Now he's got these Polarises.
Yeah.
Those are neat. I
Maybe.
like the blue rails. Pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Doing some cooking.
I don't know whether that's him or a buddy or which one's which. Yeah, so see the midnight meat there? Isn't that awesome? Over the fire. Mike Cardy, that's what we got to do, buddy.
That was a crossfire.
There's a crossfire. Nice. Is he in the chat? Is he?
No, it was New Age Landscaping that said that.
Oh, cool. Yeah. That's great.
Some 509 gear right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wicked
There we
ride.
go. Nice little suit. I think he says something about, I thought he said something about his son in one of the pictures. No, it must have been someone else. Okay, so Tommy Guns, remember last week or a couple of weeks ago, we had that crash photo and I said, send us a video. We'd love to see it. Well, he sent it in.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He says, sorry, I think we're wrong here. Yeah, this is Tommy Guns. We got Tom. Yeah, this is Tommy Guns. Just going to change this here. Not with an H. So anyway, he says, hey guys, thanks for showing my photos last week. Very cool. Here's a video of the wreck I mentioned when we rode to Canada from Drummond Island. I started riding when I was 12, and I actually was a snowmobile guide in Jackson Hole, Wyoming when I was 20. Yeah, isn't that cool?
That'd be cool, yeah.
When I was 22, I guided overnights in Yellowstone and did trips at Togwadi Mountain. Togwadi Mountain. One reason do you know where that is?
Oh yeah.
Jay? Yeah, right on.
Oh yeah. We rode Togety many times. Very,
Cool.
very, very good place to ride.
Awesome. Says one reason I mentioned that is because I believe your guest this week is Jason from SLP.
There you go.
And I have some pretty good mutual friends, Dan Ostre. You know him, Dan? Dan Oster? And Jody McKay from Pink Ribbon Riders.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good
Matt-
friend.
Cool.
Nice.
Met them out there guiding, and now we get together back in the mitten. The tip of the mitt to ride. Dan had Jason set me up with the SLP clutch kit and Y pipe for my 19 MXZ 850. Got the Y pipe in last year, and the clutch kit just went in. He can't wait to give it a try. And hashtag BRAP. Thanks, guys. Keep up the good work. Full throttle or off. And hashtag Tommy Guns bang bang. So here, let me find this. Can you guys see that screen? Yeah, you
Yep.
can.
Yeah. Don't have any sound.
Is there music playing?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
What was his buddy doing there? What was he thinking?
Could have been some snow
That's
dust, you know.
passing.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah.
you're touching skis there,
Yeah.
and where'd the other guy
Yeah.
from the left come? Oh man,
you got
I
one.
wish we had.
And then this guy
I
was
wish
doing
we
a
had-
3-point turn in the middle of the trail.
Well, that's what I was asking about. What that fellow was up to.
Oh, okay.
But I wish this had sound.
No, you don't.
No,
It's just a
Wind noise.
Yeah.
it's just a song saying saying bang bang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no sound to it.
Look at the.
Look at this.
Actually, it's probably good he locked up because it sent him sideways rather
Yeah.
than hitting his ski on that track. He would have went over for sure. Wow.
I'm surprised no one is hurt. That's pretty impressive there.
Right. Well, this guy over here is really.
I don't know if it was good driving or bad driving.
You're right. A little bit of luck or a little bit of both. Right?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Well,
That is
thanks
nuts.
for sending that in. That's crazy. So that is just nuts. Yeah.
That is crazy, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. So that's pretty crazy. Okay, back to this. But thanks for sending that in, man. That's pretty wicked. You know what? I can post a link to that in the chat. And then if anyone wants to catch it later, don't click off this show yet, or I'll be so mad with you. But there's a link if you want to copy it. Put it in your notes for later. Don't go off the show yet, guys. We got more to come. This is from, the next one is from Mike Cardy. So last year, we had a trailside barbecue. That's a video on my channel if you want to check it out.
Yeah,
it's
Mike Muskoka was saying that.
It's Bring the Marshmallows. And then this is his new Viper, which we just bought.
Oh, very nice.
And he thinks this little note that he sent me to read on air is funny, but wait till he gets his panels back with his new wrap. So Mike Cardy says, so I've known Gary most of my entire life, and I keep hearing him mention, hold on, I got to make sure I got the right one. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh, man.
Keeps hearing him mention Tug Hill. And over, like he's obsessed. Then my mind got to wondering, and I think about all those times riding bikes, ATVs, sleds, and partying together, and those, quote, looks I would catch out of the corner of my eye, like when I was bent over working on a buddy's sled, and I turn around and ask in a worried voice, what the F is that? And embarrassed, he exclaims, that's just my spare battery pack for my phone in my front pocket. Or when I stop for a pee on the side of the trail, and I'm sure I like hear a faint whisper in his voice saying something like, need a hand? Like, what the F? We're great friends, and I'll admit that, but next time he calls and asks, hey, buddy, what about going to Tug Hill with a sly look in his eye? It would be a flat out, no, I'm sorry, bud, we're friends, but buddies sleep together, so you can go to your Tug Hill and do all the tugging you want alone or with another riding buddy, but count me out. You ass. We'll see more of Mike this year. And when the Viper breaks down the side of the trail, my dude is not pulling him out. I'll tell you that. So this is from Maureen Donovan and Jeff McLeod. They're from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. They live on the East Coast and they're looking forward to their first snowmobiling winter. Look at these machines, right?
Yeah, nice looking.
Yeah. Pasty Boys Blizzard there, and we got a nice brand new MXZ XRS. That's actually last year's model.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, well, welcome to the sport, man. I'm glad you're on the show. You're at the right place to get all kinds of misinformation on it. That's for sure.
Go big parts. Holy crap. That is why you don't stop and turn around in the middle of the trail. That accident.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Right. Well, there's not usually guys riding 3 or 4 up on a 2-lane trail either, right?
Was this Cohen riding yesterday?
This is Cohen riding yesterday. He says he got out for a good ride and about a foot of snow near Fergus. Got a chance to top out the new sled. Even had a couple of wheelies. Yeah, nice. Yeah, we had maybe, I'm going to say 8 inches tops. It was 6 to 8 inches. There was plenty, but he does look like he's got more there.
Yeah, we got a good dumping up here too.
Yeah. That's good. That's right. That's cool. Yeah, and up north they didn't really get too much. Our neighbor, the cottage, sent me a picture, and it was like green grass or green brown ground, So this is Jeff Whitemeyer. He says, good morning. I'm enjoying your weekly show. I recently saw Bobby's new sled reveal and enjoyed it. I also want to take note that I'm waiting for my Renegade XRS with a 900 Ace turbo. I'm getting extremely excited. It will have a 1.5-inch ice ripper track, the large display screen, and a few other goodies. Attaches the photo I took when I was in the Upper Peninsula, Michigan last January. It was a great time. I was riding my 2013 MXZ with a 600 Ace. It's a really good sled, and I would probably be keeping it as a second. That's how much I think about it. I really enjoy watching your weekly show, and I hope you continue to have success with that. I look forward again to watching tonight's program. Happy snowmobiling. Sorry, I forgot to mention, I saw your first ride video. Also great stuff. Jeff from Central Minnesota. Nice, eh?
Yeah, that's nice.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah. I didn't know that 600 Aces came in the XP chassis. That's pretty cool.
Everything came in the XP chassis. Come on.
Yeah, that's right. True. Yeah, what didn't?
All the way up to like last year. So
yeah, that's right. This is the first year they get rid of it. They got the Gen 4 with the 600 SDIs in it, which is crazy because Buddy's looking at a backcountry and it's only like 85 horsepower. Yeah. So it's like that sled should be, 110, 115 all day long, right?
Yeah. 85 was what the old Snow Pro 500 was that Arctic Cat had.
Well, the 900 Ace is the 4-stroke is 85 horse, I believe, too, isn't it, Jason?
Yeah, I'll tell you, we dynoed that 600. I mean, honestly, that thing makes over 100 horse. I don't know.
Really?
Nice.
Skidoo's numbers came in, but I'll tell you that sled makes way more than 85 horse. So
That's awesome. I'm going to tell my buddy that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We've seen that in the past. I mean, they do have some RPM baselines they work with. Hey, it makes 85 horse at 7,200. Well, the thing is, it can run all the way to 76, 77. It makes more power up there. So
yeah, that's right.
They do got a marketing scenario to work with, but it's a really good all-around sled. It's going to be a fun toy.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think it's a good motor. It was always a good motor back in the day, right? And
it's basically their new 600R engine with it stripped down. So
yeah, oh yeah.
all it is, it's got no injectors and no valves really on it. So it's other than that, the base is identical. So
yeah, wow, that's pretty crazy. Well, that's good to know. I'll have to let people know that that it's going to be more than what they think it is anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's cool. See, it's nice to have a pro on here. Like,
Right,
and that's the thing that Dyno said is you back everything with numbers, and that's really important because some guys can say that this is it, but to actually put your money where your mouth is and test it, that's the key, right?
well, yeah, you got to back it up. You got to see what the machine has. I mean, we built a lot of parts for that 600, so we spent a ton of time on it to look at it because the basic 600, which was your 500 SS or your 600 MXZ, I mean, that is a bread and butter sled when it comes to people that want to get into riding. So we knew that this was the replacement. So we spent a fair amount of time working on it.
Yeah.
And it's way broader for power band than the other sled, but it doesn't make as much, but I think you're going to notice it on the field. It's going to run just as good. So
Yeah, nice. That's great. And they were really good on fuel and oil as well, you know. So can't go wrong with that. This is Dustin Ingram. He's got a 1986 Yamaha Phaser, and it's my 15-year-old son's sled. It's his first sled. One day would love to update to a newer sled and go up to Michigan, go to the up in Michigan one day. My grandpa got me started loving snowmobiling when I was a little kid, and I'm still a fan today. He gave me a sled. It was a 1979 Polaris 440 Galaxy. He still has it, and it's in mint condition. Keep up the good work. I'll be watching snowmobiling in my dreams and in my blood always. Here's my son on my grandpa's sled when he was little. We live in Indiana. We don't get much snow anymore, but look at that smile. Yeah, that's awesome. I got to tell you something about that Phaser, though. That's
yeah, it's nice.
that's sweet. You can back me up on this, Jeff, but they say that the Phaser was the best sled for getting power to the ground out of anything.
got a good running Phaser, beat any Exciter.
Yeah. Like it,
Yeah.
they say like that's why like for grass drags, these guys were eating these things up long after they stopped making them.
Oh yeah,
Because there's no sled that put power to the track, to the ground like the Phaser did.
Really? Eh?
Yeah.
they're fast.
Yeah, they did go good.
Dyno had one years ago and it had a can on it and it was clutched. It was an old ex grass dragger and it was so fun. Like you just go bap and it would pop the skis up but loud, man, it would wake the dead. Yeah. He had the ski skins on it like that as well. That's pretty cool. So that's the fan photos. I stopped them at 5:00 for a reason. And you see how they're numbered this week? I numbered them 1 to 20.
Yeah.
Well, Jason's been so good at giving us a couple of prizes.
Yeah, this is nice.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a random draw and Bobby's was 0-0, so he doesn't get a chance to win this, guys.
Oh, man.
So I'm going to do a random draw from 1 to 20, and the winner is going to win your choice of any tool from Straightline Performance. Tell us more about the product, Jason. Tell us more about the prize while I search up this random number generator.
Basically, we're giving away any service tool that we manufacture. So, I mean, we make parts for the Arctic Cat, Polaris, Skidoo, Yamaha, primary, secondary, right down to spring pullers. So, you can go right to the website at straightlineperformance.com, take a look what works for you, and we'll ship it out.
Nice.
Okay. Are you guys
Very
ready
nice.
for me to hit the button?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go for it.
Is the chat ready? I want to hear someone say go. Press that button. Anyone say it yet?
Nope.
No?
Nobody. Nothing yet. Let's see if
Tough
someone
crowd.
says
Here we
I
go.
know, huh?
17. And that was
David Brett said go. There we go.
It wasn't David Brick, sorry. 17 was Maureen Donovan, brand new
Nice.
sledder.
Nice.
Awesome.
Very
And
nice.
yeah. And no jokes about needing tools if you've got skidoos. Okay.
Now that you put it out there, it's coming.
all you Polaris guys. New Age Landscaping. Hold on.
Sent $5. Nice.
Yeah. Hold on.
Colin are out tonight.
Where are we here? I got a better plan for these sound effects, but we just gotta. Perfect. Thank you so much, New Age Landscaping.
For sure.
5-pounder.
Thank you.
Cool. That's generous, man. That's awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah. So anyway, Maureen Donovan, just send me another email to fanphoto@mudbrats.com. And if any other guys want to send some pictures in every week to be featured, it's fanphoto@mudbrats.com. The email's right on the bottom of the screen here. And we'll make sure that we get your pictures featured, and we'll talk about them. And always send me something like a little story that goes with it. Don't be like a Mike Carty story, though. Not any stories like that. Send us a good story, and then we'll get you up on the screen, and we'll make you a star. But congratulations, Maureen.
Yeah,
So-
that's nice of Jason, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. And stay tuned. There might be something else up our
Right.
sleeves.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right? There might be something else up our sleeves. So, yeah, Zach Idle says he sent pics around 7. Darn, I missed it. Yeah, you got to get them in early. I might still show them. Trailmaker 7, Skidoo guys use tools all the time to lend out to the poo fellas. That's the truth, right? So, well, let's
Right.
talk about the guy, the man of the hour, the Jason from Straightline Performance. Welcome aboard. What do you got new this year? What's up your sleeve here?
I'll be honest with you, every single year we probably release somewhere between 150 to 200 new products between each company. Seems like a lot, but if you're looking at the numbers, it could be as simple as we've got a new grip, a new color, to a new handlebar rise, to this year. I mean, we're looking at a Matrix, that new machine between 650 and 850. When you look at our entire lineup, I mean, it could be immense between the entire exhaust, the CVT, all the drive line, a lot of ergonomic stuff, chassis. That machine alone could have somewhere in that 60 to 80 new components that'll be coming out. So there's new 900 Skidoo turbo projects that are some videos coming out next week. We've got our stage 1, stage 2 programming that's been released. That's been just awesome. Stutter button ECM control. You can use the stock ECM. We have stutter control launch for the new 900.
Nice.
Exhaust. We have our new Very Sound exhaust. So electronic controlled. You can change the tone, whether you want it to be trail or loud. So it's pretty neat little controller that'll come out this year. So we got all
That's
kinds of
cool.
stuff.
Like silent choice on a boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, those videos will release, I think, next week on a lot of that new stuff. It's really cool stuff.
That is wild. I like that. Here, I'm going to go back to screen share because you actually sent me some photos. And
Copyright only, so careful now.
is it? Don't worry. We lost our copyright stuff a long time ago on this show. Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, nice. Look at the mock sets.
Yeah, this is cool. What are we looking at here, bud?
That would have been back in 04 to 07. We were one of Skidoo's premier grass day teams. We ran every stock class and every improved stock class that they had in all the grass drag systems. We were pretty much the top points drag racing team there was during that era. Myself ran the team, and then my brother Clinton actually drove, is who that was. And then we had a 7-person full team running anywhere between 10 and 13 sleds every weekend.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That
it was
is awesome.
Full work. So, but it was enjoyable. It was a good time.
That's cool. Jeremy Oderkirk says, what do you have for a 99 Formula Deluxe 583? He wants her to go fast.
I got a cool sticker you can put on the side.
Jeremy wants to know if you can make a 583 beat a 2020 MXZ X 850.
He has one of them.
850. I think we can, Jeremy. Send in your money. Yeah. Hold on. What are we looking at there, Jay?
Oh, that is our new turbo we built the last couple of years here. So that is basically we had designed something to try to break the world speed record that we've been trying to do. So that is our sled we built. That's actually me driving it. So
wow.
I think I'm on the little heavy side here, but right now we've got 181 is our top speed that we ran with that sled in 1,000 feet. Currently right now, the world record by a company called Hypersports is 186, but we're the second fastest snowmobile in the world behind them. It's been it's an incredible battle to go fast these days. I honestly never would have thought that horsepower, you'd have so much you don't know what to do with it.
Wow.
We are to that point in a snowmobile world, which is incredible. All traction control, trying to figure out how to harness it, what to do with it. You have more than you could ever handle. So typically, I mean, I'll give guys an example. At 180 miles an hour, I think we're going 275 feet in a second. So, so you're trying to accelerate at an incredible rate and try to figure out how to harness it. We don't run 156-inch tracks like we do in the grass. I mean, we have a 136-inch track because the ballooning effect on a track at those speeds when you're going 70s and 80s, I mean, it just is monstrosity. So we have littler tracks, less traction, and trying to bring power at a controlled rate as you go down the track.
Now, what motor would be in that, Jason?
I got an Apex.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Right on.
Wow.
Basically, you have two classes in the world of speed running when it comes to that. You have what we call a snowmobile class, which you got to have a snowmobile engine, snowmobile clutches, and you got to run on gasoline. Those are kind of your constraints. Then you can have a billet engine that is not in any machine. You don't even have to have clutches, and you can run on methanol.
Wow.
We
like a
differentiate.
drag.
A lot of people think that they're loped together, but that's a huge another animal right there. So we have to run a stock block Apex motor is what I got in mind.
Okay. That's
Nice. That's cool.
Now, how many studs would be in that track? Or do you stud that, did you say, or is that?
Yep. That has 4 per bar and 136. So I don't know what you got, 216.
Yep.
And those are titanium hybrid custom chisel stuff that we designed with Woody's on there. You can't really run chisels on the ice because you have no braking then, but yet you got to accelerate with them. So all this stuff is all really one-off, just as the sled is.
Yeah, so you trade off one for the other, right?
Yep.
To hook up
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah.
And you worry about stopping down the lake?
Yeah.
That's
We
awesome.
run, I mean, a lot of us run parachutes. You don't have a choice once you go over 150, I think they have. And I would say every 4th or 5th run, I probably use it.
Wow.
So
That's crazy.
more
Oh,
as
man, I
a,
wish we had some video on this. I'd love to see a full video on that. That's wild.
I-
Do you have
I-
it on your website, Jason?
Something over to you, Gary, or show you something. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you can send me a link. If you send me a link, we'll pop it up. Send it over to the fan photo or whatever, and we'll get it on there. That's cool. Or is it on your website? Is it on your YouTube channel?
There probably is something out there, yes. So
Okay.
might be there's so much crap I don't even know what some of the guys do are.
I'll sniff it out there next time you're on a long talk. But who's this handsome devil?
No, that's a Rico back when I was 15 right there.
That's awesome. That's great. What'd you win there?
That was my first world record back then, and I was rookie of the year at 15.
That's
Wow.
cool. Oh, I thought it was perfect attendance at your public school. Oh, man, was I wrong. Glad I took that out of the
I
opening
get a lot of
remarks.
people get a laugh on that one once in a while. So
Yeah.
and if anybody knows the industry, that gentleman to my right
Yeah.
and the one to the left, both those two are very, very popular in the world. I mean, the one on the right there is Bruce Kellhammer, the original owner of PSI.
Really?
Yeah. And Schroeder on the other side is the announcer for the Snowcross Series today, the main head guy. So
Oh, no way. Yes.
What a small racing world, eh?
Oh yeah, so I mean, a lot of these guys I go back so far with as a young kid.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
wild.
And
I heard
that would have been the sled that I did it on. So
Yeah. Is that right, eh? And that's the thing. You were on Louis Skibo's Power Mods, and he was talking, and basically it was like the guys would see you wrenching on your sled, and you'd be kicking their butts, and they'd be going, "What are you doing there? Like, can you build that for me?" And
pretty much. I mean, this started out as a hobby. It was fun. It was enjoyable. I had a regular day job just like everyone else, and I ended up getting laid off, got a little pink slip, and went, well, I know how to tune snowmobiles. So that's how this company started. So
that's awesome.
Wow. And you're grown. You said you've got a few different things, like RSI is one of your companies. And how many employees are you looking at right now?
We run 15 employees typically. And then we have just a pile of outsourced stuff that we work with around the world. So
that's awesome. Nice.
And it's not just like it's, tell us a bit about the whole product line, because it's not just clutch. I mean, you're really renowned in clutching and exhaust, but bumper to bumper you mentioned in my opening remarks. What does that mean?
Sure. I mean, the big thing is, we grew up in this industry, and a lot of people that know us look at us and say, well, Straightline Performance, you guys make clutch kits and pipes and a few things like that. Well, those are great products. We enjoy them. They're, I don't know if you want to call it near and dear to the heart. I like it. They're fun. They're fast. But when it really comes down to it, Straightline Performance makes an ice scratcher, a bumper, an intake. I mean, it's pretty much endless. The tool stuff that we look at for the average consumer. So this is where your big income, I would say, is made, is by selling to the masses per se. So when we talk about the fun stuff, we're talking about the 900 turbo project and stuff like going on. Those are great and everything, but I'm pretty sure we'll sell more ice scratchers than we do 900 turbo tunes.
Yeah, right.
There is that happy medium. I purchased RSI, it's been 5 years ago, and that was a complimentary to our company because we were looking at getting into a lot of those industries, and it was easier to acquire a company that was already had the that growth rate and connections in the industry. So being able to do a heater and a riser and a handlebar, I don't know, USB control seat covers, it's endless, but it really complemented. It finished that entire project off. So when we do a sled build at our shop, our sled build is a Straightline Performance RSI build. It's pretty incredible what we can do here.
Right on.
I don't know whether this is the that's not the same sled. This is older, isn't it?
No, that's actually my kid. That was the world's fastest mini ever built right there. So
that's awesome.
10-year-old kid, and they have to cap him at 100 miles an hour. They said that you do not go any faster with your, he was 9 too. So we made a cap at 100 miles an hour. So that has got a single cylinder Arctic Cat motor. So we took an Arctic Cat triple,
right?
And just used the mag cylinder in it. So
no way.
333 cc single cylinder Pro Stock 1000.
Oh, it's in his blood, Jason, eh? Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
You might be creating a monster here.
Started riding that this year now, so
that's awesome.
Nice. That is pretty cool. Yeah, look how narrow the track is on the back of that.
Yeah,
what did you say?
So that is it's a 1/16-inch oval track.
Yeah.
And all we used is the center belt, so it's yay wide. So that's it.
That's wild.
Wow, right?
That is so cool.
That's pretty cool. There's
he definitely has the bragging rights when he goes to school.
Yeah, no kidding. What did you do in the weekend? I played hockey.
How fast they're going nowadays,
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, what'd you do on the weekend? I had 110 miles an hour.
Exactly.
It's tell you a story about him. So he'd been running this sled for probably 3 years, and we went from 50 to 60 to 70, incrementally bring him in. I mean, you're talking we started 8 years old, and 50 miles an hour is plenty fast because they have no clue. You turn, you drive like this, like an 8-year-old does. You're trying to teach them. But as he got older, we got into 11 years old. He had never went 100 miles an hour, and I was not going to let the sled go any faster. So we put him on a 440 improver we had. Full body 440 improver, goes, 107, 108 miles an hour in the speed run. I said, just take that sled, go down, make a pass, So gets on the sled. What's the kid do? Grabs a handful, blows the track out, the sled sliding all over, goes all the way down, makes a pass, goes 105 miles an hour or something. pulls off the track, and typically you drive a sled back. So we're all back at the trailer waiting. Everyone's BSing. What happened to Michael? I don't know. Where the hell's that kid at, you know? Sure shit. We look down there. He's sitting down at the end of the track down there, and we drive down there. What's going on? Dad, this sled is so fast. I'm never riding it again. I can't believe you let me do this. I mean, he is literally freaked out how fast. I said, you went 5 miles an hour faster than run before. I did not.
Oh, my God.
You had a reality check of what a full-body snowmobile is sitting on it going 105 miles an hour versus your little comfort machine we built for you. Yeah. You know, and we had to go give him a little time ticket, prove it to him. He was absolutely thinking we were BSing. So once he finally got that in his, feeling, he went, okay, now Dad, I realize I'm going fast. I'm like, So,
that's
but now he runs a improved stock 500 now that goes around 114 miles an hour about right now. So
nice.
That's awesome.
That's cool. They used to say that clutches and belts wouldn't go over 120 or something like that. Is there any truth to that?
No, I'm positive they go plenty faster.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, but back in the day, I'm talking about in the 90s or late 80s, early 90s.
I don't know. I think the biggest thing would have to be with his belt heat and wear on them. You know, if you take care of it, and technology's come along so far that you can get away with a lot more. So we would be able to take an old belt with new technology, and you'd make it last a lot better.
Yeah,
so we don't have the slip that's really involved like it used to be. So
that's cool. No, we had a couple comments here. Gobi Parts says Straightline makes great products. We sell many of them. We have another one here that says that Zach Idle says that Straightline clutch tools are the best. He has all the clutch tools for his Gen 4 Summit 850.
Thanks, guys.
There you go. Yeah. So
lots of customers in the house.
Yeah, if anyone's got any questions for Jason, fire them up here. We're reading them as we go. Rich will catch them and bring them up online. And you've got a lot of really neat cosmetic gear as well for sleds, bumpers, and LED lights is something you're doing, like accent lighting.
I forget half the stuff we make nowadays.
Yeah, well, they caught my eye actually, the little accent lights and things. We had a guy showing some stuff last week, and it probably was your product. They were little strips that were underneath the A-arms kind of thing on it, and I went.
One that goes that integrates into the belly pan or into our bumper, and then it's also got little 4-inch ones that lock in the shocks that go underneath by the running boards. They can all change colors. All kinds of neat stuff like that too.
Yeah, your bumpers, I think if you had one of your front bumpers on in that crash video, you probably would have sliced that sled right up and kept going, right?
Right through them.
Yeah.
You should see them. They're actually like a double wing. I think it's a single wing, and then you've got a double one that you put the LED light between.
Yep.
And they just look cool. And what are they, aluminum? Are they alloy? Like, are they?
Yeah, they're basically a 6061 is all they are, extrusion. They're tough. What's nice about them is it's the only bumper right now that you can mix and match colors. So right now you buy a bumper, you buy a red one, you can get a red, a white, and then you can integrate the skid plate. It can be a different color too. So,
nice.
Going up with that combination is pretty neat.
That was Jumpman J24. I called it. He said, yep, that's where they came from, is LEDs.
Yep.
Good job. We were flabbergasted by them. They look totally awesome. Sure. I'm going to keep chatting there because I'm going to pull up that bumper because I think it was a video I watched of the bumpers, and you won't believe the quality of these things. They're just dynamite. What else are you hiding from us, Jason? Like what else are you hiding here?
I see a silencer behind you there. Yeah.
One
So was that exhaust you were talking about that you're able to kind of turn on and off? Is that a 4-stroke exhaust or a 2-stroke exhaust?
That is a 4-stroke as of right now.
Yeah.
So that releases next week on the 900 Turbo.
Nice.
So that is a direct dump that allows when you use stutter or drag to flip from our standard quiet to loud. When you're using stutter, it's really tough to run through the muffler. So we do a direct on that scenario. And then that will be available for the 850 Skidoo, the turbo version.
Wow.
Nice.
So, yep.
Are you guys the first in the industry to do that, or?
Yep.
Yeah. I've been waiting for years. That seems like something that was going to come along. You see it in cars, you see it in boats, and now
it's just a whole nother animal to get it to work on a 2-stroke, number one.
Yeah.
Fit, finish, cost effectiveness. There was a lot to it. So the 900 stuff is beautiful how it turned out. So
That's awesome.
Bobby's got Jason Houle from Straightline Performance on his show. You see that? How did he get recommended as the next video of that? And
we talked about this, Gary. Remember?
I know we did. I told you the
Canadian
American
guys get no love.
they get totally shafted. Look at his chat; it's just blowing up here. Now I've got to find that video again. Here we go. This is again. I should have clicked share sound, but isn't that cool? Look at that. Look at that bumper.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Man.
See, isn't that cool? And mix and match the
Yeah,
colors
the two
on
colors. Yeah, that's
them.
awesome.
Yeah, it's wild. That's the bumper you need, bud, on the XRS.
Heck yeah.
Don't you think that
yeah, don't you worry about that. We'll get that.
Oh, I like to hear that.
that sled would have sliced you apart?
I know somebody.
I know somebody. Nice. Yeah. So no, that's cool.
Yeah, Mike, I had an SPI muffler on a Do 1200. It sounded insane. Great products.
Yeah. Dino's got his old 800 pipe and can he wants me to sell, but it was awesome. It just has such a neat sound, and it's not obnoxious at idle and low RPM. It was when he brapped on it, it really lit up, so you could hear him over your shoulder coming behind you. It's kind of cool. Yeah. So yeah,
that's wild.
Well, that's cool.
All right.
So do you guys do a lot with RSI, or are they kind of their own company that you guys are associated with? Like, do you have stuff coming down the line for them?
Basically, I mean, RSI is just underneath the same home here.
Okay.
Same building, same everything. We house in the building next to us. Basically, I got a couple buildings here. But same people, if you call me or any of the sales guys, I'll help you on either one of the company. New stuff really down that pipeline. There's just some new colors, some new additions. Nothing earth-shattering today that I can talk about.
Yeah.
We have some late release stuff, February, March, that is pretty cool. So I think it'll cross over into the ATV, UTV that RSI's got some neat stuff coming out there that we'll release at that time. But we're always 6 months to, I'll be honest with you, 2 years out. So
wow.
You have to be thinking that far, not only for development, production, sourcing, whatever it takes to get those components done. So
now,
in today's world, it is so far out to get any projects done right now.
Now with Frog Skins, you supply these to manufacturers, to OEMs. Do you in turn get the inside scoop on sleds? Like, let's say Polaris coming out with that 650 last year. Do you get it ahead of time to kind of give them insight or start getting ahead on development?
Frog Skin line is something that we do not deal with anymore.
Okay.
That is direct to manufacturer, and that is the only way you can get that now.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
We don't do any of the aftermarket anymore with the Frog Skin, so you just get it on your machine now. It went to that level is how we deal with that. So
okay, but you still work with manufacturers?
I personally don't have anything to do with that particular level of business.
Oh, okay, no problem. I knew there was something about that. But
honestly, we used to do a ton of it. It's just a different level of how that's done with business nowadays. So
nice. Well, Mr. 85 GT, he says, Jason, what would be your must-do first mod for mostly trail-ridden 2017 Assault?
I typically ask a person like that is, what do we want to achieve? So, I mean, he's using the word, must do mod at that point. I would always steer a guy into any type of a CVT clutch kit. Simple, easy. What's nice about that is any of the other bolt-on products you get from us, that would suffice, meaning you would get new settings to adjust that clutch kit to add each mod from there. So if we're looking at a performance gain, that's where I would steer the customer.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. The Dustin Ingram says, what's the difference between a 2-stroke and a 4-stroke? And Jesse says, weight and longevity, but one goes ring, ding, 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 ding. The other goes brap, da, brap, da, brap. What do you think, Jason? What's the answer to that?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't know. Weight
yeah. For sure, but 4-stroke's constant torque, where 2-stroke has to build that up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I understand. It's still in the snowmobile world, yes, you still have a window to deal with on the 4-stroke. If you're off 300-400 RPM on your 4-stroke, it still don't run. They begin to make that 4-stroke much peakier because we're running a CVT. We're not shifting. We're not going a big broad RPM like we do in a car or bike or something else. So in order for us to get the horsepower we're talking about of these small CC 4-strokes, the window has become smaller too. Mm-hmm. So they still have to use a good system to make them perform real well. So,
nice.
Now, flashing the ECM too, JC, you can make the 4-stroke go a hell of a lot faster too as well, right? Just by programming?
Some, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say all of them. I mean, we only have so many capabilities. You know, if you're dealing with a naturally aspirated, there's only so many parameters we can modify to make more power at that point. Right. It might be something that you bolt on, does the same thing, is flashing the ECU. When you deal with, the turbo applications nowadays, yes, sky could be the limit at this point. Mm-hmm. Typically, we run into, the other components on the machine need to be modified to make any more power at that point.
Right.
Right on. Hey, got to shout out to Mark Slayton. He's got it.
Bobby in the $4.99.
$4.99.
Appreciate it.
Right on. Thank you so much, bud.
Definitely.
Any new Straightline product bumpers for the Matrix?
Great question. Can't say that yes or no yet.
So we know.
The answer is for sure we're going to have them. We just started fitting some of this stuff. I mean, we're behind on the Matrix stuff. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Those machines were shipping late. We had plenty of prototype capabilities, but history has shown us after year and year, we don't do anything with prototypes anymore. They're great
because they can change right before they go to production, right?
I've run many short run 50, 100-piece stuff. And we throw them all in the garbage. So we had a concept. We know where we're at. We know what it's going to take. I would say, I don't know, by the first of the year, we can start shipping Matrix bumpers, We also are looking at that model, 99% chance that will probably be in the mountain version. So we look at the modifications and the changes that would happen for next year's release from Polaris. So to jump on the Matrix bandwagon right now to make a part, we want to make sure it fits on everything moving forward. So there might be small changes that are happening. So you have to be very careful. So a lot of people don't understand that when it looks to it, say, just get me a part. Well, we got to make sure we fixture, we manufacture, we build it. Everything needs to fit. And to do it for a one-off type year right now, you got to be very careful.
Yeah.
Especially
the new world we're in, right? I mean, Polaris was sending out sleds without shocks. So it tells you what's happening in the new world.
Yeah. Nice. So listen, we have another prize from at Straightline Performance. It's an RSI handle. Is it an RSI handlebar?
RSI handlebar of your choice, whatever you want.
Nice.
RSI handlebar of your choice. So in order to win this one, chat, you have to chat SLP. Okay, just throw that up in the chat. My two minions.
Just throwing out RSI. We can do that.
Okay, throw SLP RSI in the chat. And then we're going to keep track, and then I'll get my old randomizer out, and we'll give you a minute to chat in here on it, and we'll get my randomizer out, and we'll pick a winner.
Going to town. Wow.
What do you think about the? Tell us a bit about this bar, Jason.
Well, I would say we probably make 25 to 30 different bars. So anything from a 0 rise to a 10-inch rise. Multiple colors, integrated hooks, no integrated hooks. It is honestly endless what the capability is here. We will definitely steer anyone into what they need and how to help them. So what they're looking for.
Nice.
Get them the right product that fits for the change they want to make. So a lot of people go, why would I change it? What's the advantages, disadvantages? Switching over and finding something that makes your ride comfortable is really incredible, the difference it will make.
Nice. We got all from Bobby's channel, but I've got nobody saying SLP RSI on my channel.
I know. I was noticing that too.
I don't want to I guess.
Yeah, but we've got 92 people watching right now, and 44 of them are on my channel.
I was about to say that. Weird.
49 of them are, we got 94, 49 are on revs and 45 on mine, and not one.
Well, Mark Bowe just said.
Yeah, you know what? They're coming through on everything.
Yeah.
It's weird. And then Bobby's, yeah.
Oh, there's Papa Watts.
There, Papa Watts just said, yeah.
Yeah, but that's it. It's just, oh, no, yeah, that's weird. Isn't that weird? Oh, wait a minute. That's Bobby's chat. That's Bobby's chat that wasn't rocking. Mine was.
Yeah. Okay, now Bobby's is starting to.
Bobby's is starting. Yeah, okay, so it was Bobby's that wasn't. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Jumpman Jay, you only get one ballot.
I know, he's in there.
He jumped over back and forth. The guy's got 5,000 votes.
He's on both channels, you bugger.
Jumpman, you just disqualified.
Give it a Jumpman. Yeah, exactly. That's the trick question. So, yeah. What kind of, like for, is it sometimes comfort that you change your bar out, or is it sometimes performance as far as steering ability and agility goes?
I would say most of it's just comfort ergonomics. That's what you're dealing with. Making it the height correct, because a lot of the machines, they don't allow you to change that. So getting the height right and the comfort, because different degrees of bends back make a big difference how you want to be comfortable in here. Yep. So getting that right. Hooks, no hooks, different types of hooks. Straight bar versus a curved bar, being able to look through the bar at your gauge versus having something in the way. So once you start comparing them all, you can really start seeing the advantages and disadvantages depending upon, who wants what at this point right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing to see the difference. I noticed a huge difference from my 2020 Salt to my Matrix this year. Like the bars are like night and day from the tapers. And I was like, holy crow. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and I would say 2-3 degrees is a huge difference.
Oh, and I couldn't believe how the width and just the way they were. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be interesting to see. So,
yep.
How are you guys going to come up with these names and numbers?
I thought you said,
are you doing it?
System. I started writing it down. Then all of a sudden, it's like, yeah.
So I'm going through the chat and I'm just putting a number next to everyone's name. Their first entry, even if you put your name in a billion times, we're just going to go with your first entry.
Yeah.
And then we'll have you do the number.
Stop commenting now, so that we can catch up here, and then we'll do the draw. I'll get the random.
It's going to take me a little bit, but I'll let you guys.
So I won't do it. What else do you want to talk about, Jason? Come on, it's your show. It's your floor.
Hey, you've been doing a good job.
How do we get a hold? Like, where can we buy your stuff for our fans are watching right now? Where do you suggest they go to buy it?
I mean, basically any dealer worldwide can carry our products, and typically they do. So,
you're talking Skidoo, your snowmobile dealer. I mean, like,
any of your Polaris, Skidoo, Yamaha, Arctic Cat dealerships will have our product. Even your smaller shops that just do repair will have our product. Otherwise, you can go direct to us right at straightlineperformance.com or rsiracing.com and pick the product up, and we'll ship it right out. Either way.
Nice. And then how are you guys for customer support if somebody has any questions and that kind of thing?
We don't answer anything. We don't even take care of them.
Good. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You better watch how you say that. Some like chop.
We answer the question, take care of it. It's pretty basic. And we have great tech support. So typically we always try to get you to email when it comes to anything that becomes in the technical scenario where guys yelling at what gram should I run? What comes in this kit? How do I install a pipe? The old days of giving them the phone instructions just doesn't work, because I don't know how many times you tell them something, they call you back 10 times. So it's a lot better to give you the instruction, give you the YouTube video to go watch and see it for yourself, and then contact back. But I mean, we're open, the phone rings and we answer it. We don't hide behind anything. So
yeah. Well, I was one thing I wanted to point out to everybody watching right now is I sent in a message today to ask some questions about my 600 E-Tech, and Jason he responded, and it was himself, and he was right up front about it. He goes, again, what are you trying to achieve? But where are you starting from is the key point. What have you got on it now, and where do you want to go with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I probably ask more questions than people ask me sometimes when it comes to trying to steer you in the right direction, because there is so many customers that call and just want to buy something. They want to accessorize, and they're not honestly sure what they want to do. I want to go faster. I want to look cooler. I want whatever the scenario is. So the more questions I ask, the better I can make sure that we get you the product, the end result that suits what you called me for. So I'm not the guy that says, hey, I just want to buy this. If you call me with a part number, you're obviously confident enough, but most guys call and, not 100% sure they want to talk about it.
Yeah, for sure. I want to go fast, shake and bake, Scott Hansen says. Scott Hassan says.
I want to go fast.
Shake and bake, boys. I truly love to win the bars, boys. I'm also going for #1 fan, man. That's Jumpman J24. You're number one in my heart, buddy. You're number one in my
stalker, aren't you?
What's it? No, he's good. He's good. I love him. That's the thing. I had my chats
Ricky
backwards,
Bobby.
so my fans were coming through for me. Thank you. However you do that heart, and it's like, yeah, if you ain't first, you're last, Papa Watts says. I like how the one guy said in Bobby's chat, he says when everyone's calling out, and then all of a sudden there's one comment, it says, I thought I was watching MUDBRATS channel. He's on yours. Whoops. Yeah, first entry in whose channel, Bruce Stewart says.
That's hilarious.
It's not first entry. We've numbered them. Are you guys ready to go soon or what? Are you ready to do this big draw?
I am still cruising at the moment.
Okay, no problem.
Were you doing yours, Gary?
I think I just finished up.
Jesse, you are #1, buddy. It's like the guy with all the girls. He's like, I thought I was our #1. Different category, though. Yeah, we got a bunch of... yeah. What a greatest of all time answer he gives about support. Laugh my ass off, Jumpman says. Yeah.
We do. Sometimes we'll say that to people when they call, just give them some crap, and the phone goes dead. We're going, we're just kidding you. What can we help?
That's right. It's a good feel for who you're dealing with, right?
You got to have some humor in it. Come on.
Yeah, you do. You do. What's your perfect, like your dream snowmobile session? If you were to pick a dream snowmobile session, what would it be? Besides riding with Bobby and me and Rich.
Right behind that, I would say just a basic family and friends day. So I don't need anything that fancy. I mean, I ride all the time. I'm always testing, doing things. But if you can ride 20 miles and take a break and have lunch and talk about things and suit back up and go somewhere else, check out a few spots, to me, that's plenty good enough. I just enjoy, the camaraderie and going out with the guys now, more than anything else, I think so.
Yeah. Do you, what do you got in your stable? Are you like a big bore 2-stroke guy or what do you have in your stable of sleds?
Rotates every day.
What's that?
Rotates every day.
Does it really?
It
Yeah. You've got like a seven bay garage full of sleds.
Yep.
Attaboy.
I don't know if you're stretching that either. So
what's that?
We purchase a lot of toys. So it's just easier than that to try to borrow it or rent or have your buddy bring one up. So, I mean, and right now we would be riding 900 turbos, 850 Polarises. We've got some 850 Skidoos. We got the turbos. So it just depends on the day and where we're going.
Yeah.
So at any time we're rotating 12 to 18 sleds in the shop sleds. So
sweet. Canadian Dakota says, I like your snowmobile sign beside you, Rich. We'll do that draw next. That's the second place draw.
Yeah.
And Jumpman Jay, he's going for it. He's got a $5 gas coupon if you pick me. And you know what? For Bobby and Jason in the US, that's like $20 US.
Right.
I don't run Bobby's sled all
I was
winter.
going to say tops, actually, but all right. I don't even think we take Canadian money anymore here. So
we're gonna
Hey,
send
at
you
one
down.
point, we were at par with you guys at one point.
I know.
yeah, we gotta let you feel good sometimes.
Yeah. Don't you have some counting to do, Rich? Come on.
Yeah, we're done. I'm done here. I got everything done here.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I got an email from Jason here. He's got a link here he wants to share.
I think that was you wanted to see a sled run, so I sent that over to you.
Oh, perfect. Here, we'll get that up on screen while we're doing this
I
here.
think that was a pretty rough track, but that was one of the ones that got on video there, so it's kind of an easy run. But I think that was a 180-mile-an-hour run. So.
Oh. Just here, I'm going to see if I can share sound on this one.
All right, that's good. I got everything.
This would be what happens when you roll into the gas with, I don't know, 700, 800, 900 horse. So trying to beat.
Okay. See, oh, it worked, and we're gonna get sound on this one, guys. So
Nice.
yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, that sounds like my sled.
oh, listen to that.
So that's what happens when you roll out about 300 feet.
It sounds like an exotic car.
So they don't care when you start. It's just how fast you cross that
Hey guys,
finish
Fuel
line.
Ambassador David
Yeah,
Rowan here.
that would be just top speed is all you're shooting for. But if you look at the track, it's all grooved up around you. And that's about as fast as I can go to try to get the machine rolling even. So
That's crazy.
It's like traction. That's all you're doing. You got more than enough power. You can leave on stutter with as much power, but it doesn't do anything if you just spin.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That's wild. All
I hate
right.
to close down Dave Nerona at the end of that.
Good old Dave.
Yeah, he's awesome. We had a blast with him on the show. He's a really good guy. And that was when we were nobody. See, now at least you're on and we're somebody. You know, you might get 1 or 2 orders out of the show. You never know.
Yeah, you just brought my spirits up today. We're all good.
Yeah, might get one.
I don't have
That guy requesting Jeremy looking for stickers. He's going to say, "Hey, listen, can you send me stickers?" What do you mean? It's $2 for the sticker and $15 to ship it. How we doing, guys? You ready to do a random draw or what?
Yeah, we are.
What's the top number?
I have 28 on mine. Rich will ended up with 12, so I think we'll go with mine.
There was a lot of repeats.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with 28 as the top number.
Yep.
All right.
Drum roll.
This is not the one I was on. I want to keep it fair. There we go. So 1 is lowest, 28's the highest. Drum roll. Do the drum roll, Rich. Joy to the world. 28. Oh no, that's not it. It was 4. Sorry, it was 4.
4. That
it was 4.
Is Rednecks for Life.
Sorry, I should have done on the screen. So, congratulations, Rednecks for Life. So if you send me an email, fan photo.
YouTube rejected my comment as spam. Okay, well, we said it.
There we go. What's that?
For some reason, I put in Rednecks for Life and it rejected it. But
that's funny. So fan photo, Rednecks for Life, send me an email, fanphoto@mudbrats.com with, he says, Gary, was you drinking beer?
That's hilarious.
Apple juice.
It's adult apple juice. Get it right.
Yeah. This is called BS. That's the BS episode, Beers and Sleds. Yeah. So adult apple juice. So Rednecks for Life, congratulations. Send me an email with your address. I'll forward it to Jason, and then we're going to time him to see who gets the stuff out faster. Can he beat Dave Nerona in the speed of getting stuff out? Dave Nerona was 10 weeks.
10 weeks.
Yeah, but I didn't. No, I wasn't
far high, really high there. So
exactly. No, it was mostly my fault because I had to go through everybody. He had 4 or 5 prizes, and I had to go through everybody and send him the names. But then as soon as he sent it, I think they were out in the next week or 2 weeks or whatever.
What you can do, if you send them to me, I'm just going to hit the send button. They go to somebody else. So I'm
nice. We'll get you there. Jumpman Jay thinks your sled sounds like a Lamborghini.
Yeah, no kidding. That's why I said exotic car. Sound like
it does. It sounds awesome.
That sled does sound different than a lot of them out there. So
yeah. That's cool. Yeah, and Jesse Buckman, I was afraid you were going to win again, buddy.
Right?
We won like 3 packages that day. I go, what are the chances if Jesse wins? I was thinking, it's going to be Jesse. I know it. Yeah. Maybe Jesse should have played the lottery last week, and with my numbers, he would have won $22. Right. Maybe someone did. Maybe 600 people played my numbers, and that's why I should have got thousands, but it was split.
Yeah.
It should be more. I should keep it close to my chest. What we're doing here. So, yeah. Do you guys want to go through a couple more fan photos? Do you have anything more to add there? So if you want to get a hold of Straightline Performance, it's straightlineperf.com. Is that correct?
StraightlinePerformance.com, the whole word.
StraightlinePerformance.com.
Yep, and then RSIRacing.com, either one. So
RSIRacing.com, either one. Check out their products online. Their YouTube channel that's the Straightline Perf Inc.
Yep, that's
is
correct.
the YouTube channel, and they got some pretty cool stuff on there. And and if you get any new, we always tell this to people that have been on the show, if you get any new products that you want us to showcase or whatever, send us the links and we'll show videos on them and say, hey, do you remember Jason that was on our show? He just showed us this new product he's coming out with and blah, blah, blah. And, because even stuff even stuff as simple as the bumpers that you probably don't think much about, I look at those and go, wow, that's a design beauty, you know.
Absolutely.
We say that a lot in our shop. We're always, what's the next product? When can we get to? We forget that you design, you built something that's a great product. We're selling it. People call every day. We just sweep it underneath the rug and go, what's the next one? And we do need to get a lot better here at, continuing to look at what a viable product is on a daily basis. So, yeah.
What would you say is your favorite product that you make or represent?
Oh boy.
Do you have one, or is it you kind of, they're all like your little children?
The bumper stuff, the front bumper was neat because that was an avenue to a whole different product line for us going into that. And it really challenged a lot of the guys in the shop because we put up some goals there that we wanted to be different than anybody else in the industry. There's a lot of people that made bumpers. And a company like us, to get in there, we had to go, what's going to be different? Right now, you got squares and you got tubes. Well, we're not going to build that, period. Get away from that. You got multicolors. You got different types of packaging. Instead of a box that big to get a bumper, ours can come in this big. Parts are replaceable, exchangeable. I mean, there's a lot to it. You don't have to purchase the whole thing at one time. So that was kind of a neat project for us, just because I know, like I said, it did challenge everyone in the building to meet the constraints that we wanted to do from start to finish.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Shag Boys wants to know if we can raffle off a new sled. He needs one for his buddy Zook.
That's Pasty Boy's brother, right?
Yeah, that's right. Zook is, yeah.
I vote we do Rich's sled, not mine.
Good idea. Yeah.
You have to come across and get it, then they're not letting anyone cross the border.
You know what though? Like, think of all the cigarettes he could put behind that big 7S gauge.
He could.
He could fit a couple of cartons in that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So no, that's cool. So that's that's great. Let's do some more fan photos if you want to stick around. I just want to see, maybe nothing else came in. Maybe we're out to lunch here. Oh yeah, we got a few more here. Here's Zach. He said he sent this morning, but he didn't. He just sent it now. Here, I'm gonna.
Thank God I had a mute button there. Almost died.
Really?
Oh,
Glad you pulled through.
Oh.
Got all worked up about giving your sled away. I said
that's probably it. So I don't know what I'm showing here.
No, I'm in the forest.
Oh, here, I'll get rid of it.
CFR bars and some CFR.
We don't want to show that. We
got the RSI guy on here. Oh boy!
No, why are you sending me that crap? Sorry, I didn't pre-screen these guys.
No, it don't bother me one bit. It's a nice looking sled. So.
It is a nice looking sled, isn't it?
Got Straightliner straight on the arm there. Come on now.
Nice.
Yeah. He does too. Perfect. There you go. So did he send me a story with this? And he says, hey guys, the show's been awesome. Keep up the good work. This is Zach Idle. He's been commenting there. He says he just wanted to share some pics of his summit build. I was the winner of your stuck photos, LOL. The one of me standing behind my sled in the trench. Yes, but here are some photos. Oh yeah, that's a pretty sweet sled. How do you like those Sly Dog skis there, Zach? That's one I was thinking. Roscoe, he put that on his Christmas list, but I told him I'm on a fixed income, motherfucker. Roscoe's got bigger. He thinks I've got deeper pockets than I do.
I haven't tried the Sly Dogs personally. A lot of my buddies that have tried them say they're similar in like weight as far as like the steering weight to a CNA Pro ski, but yeah, I haven't personally gotten a chance to try them.
I honestly like the look of them.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
The ski hoops and stuff are pretty neat. And then you go on their website and you can. We're not sponsored by them by any means, but you go on the website and you can do it. There's that looks like a familiar looking sled there, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's the guy I go to high school with. I finally told him this week. I'm like, we got the same sled, man. Go figure.
Jay Patella X. She's home. Justin.
Yeah.
Justin.
Yep.
Petrie.
Yep.
Or however
We
you say it.
graduated high school the same year.
Nice. That's perfect.
Yep. He had an Articat RXC, so the cross country like race edition sled before this one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet. Now that lava red windshield thing, that's I think you have to order that after the fact. I think that's off of a Summit. I believe. Yeah, because Corey did that with his. This is the LED pics the guy sent. That remember I read his fan photo thing. Look at that! Isn't that cool?
Wow,
That is nice.
Isn't that
cool.
wild?
And you know what? That'll light up like crazy at night when it's dark.
Oh, jeez. That's one thing I hate. When I read his thing, I was thinking it sounds so cool.
Yeah.
You know, look at that.
Take a look at that. Looks like he's inside a shop.
I know. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that is wild.
Oh, here's his little breaker box or his little control panel. But that timer idea, that's like sheer genius. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You put on a timer, you unload your sleds. How many times did I forget to turn that off, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that just runs out of time and bada boom, bada bing, and away you go. Yeah, thanks for resending those photos. Those are awesome. Yeah, now I got some plans. Yeah.
Video coming, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, the Sly Dog stuff's neat.
Hey, Bobby, I'm thinking of changing my stock skis on my 2020 XC850. Any recommendations? 'Cause you've tried different skis, eh, Bobby? Or
yeah, I've done a lot of CNA Pros. So I did the Razors the first time, and I did the XCSs the last time. I think a good way to go from what I've heard is the grippers. People love those. The Polaris gripper ski. It's what they put on the cross or like the SKS and the mountain sleds. It's got a little bit deeper keel, and people seem to really enjoy it. Or you can't go wrong with CNAs, in my opinion, but just be prepared for very heavy steering. But I like that. So
yeah,
that's Justin Sled again. He said the first 20 minutes he had at home, he popped in the LEDs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the handguards too.
Yep.
Now look at what's happening. Bobby, I love you, buddy. Look at what's happening to this show. Oh, it's
drowning in Skidoo content.
This is great. Now, I can't tell you, Bobby, how I felt that whole first 14 episodes or 13 episodes. It was just Polaris. Look at this. Hey, Gary, tell Bobby, nice ride. His new sled is sweet. Here's a pic of my 900 Ace Turbo, just getting a tune done now. It's 180 horsepower. Can't wait to see the difference. Ed, what do you think, Jason, for a 900 Ace or a 900 Ace Turbo? What do you think would be a nice performance mod on that?
Basic is do our stage 1 tune, 190 horse, and a clutch kit to match.
Nice.
That's it. What's nice is that, you go out and ride that, you'll see an awesome game. It'll be a fun toy. And if you want to upgrade from that, you still use the same clutch kit with some new adjustments, and we can just add more power from there. So neat machines. It's amazing what you can do with them, actually.
There you go. Make sure you contact Jason at Straightline. He'll get you set up.
Yeah.
Maybe you already did. Who knows? Hey, Maureen Maxveen, remember the new snowmobiler that just won our contest? Hey, Gary, it's Maureen Donovan. I'm watching from home and can't believe I won. Thank you so much. No problem. You know where the super chat button is, Maureen. You know where the super chat button is. We did our part. You got to do yours now.
Oh, what a shameless plug.
Yeah. Roscoe needs some SPI parts, and it doesn't come cheap.
Yeah.
It doesn't come cheap. Yeah. I got the Christmas list from Jason today, but it's like now I got to get the super chats to put her in.
Zeros in there.
Exactly. We're gonna have to add a new level. the Roscoe SPI level, the top level. This is in the Michigan, Upper Peninsula, deep snow. So that's pretty crazy. The back, the off trail riding you can do up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Midwest UP stuff that we've got is awesome. It's an incredible place to ride. So anywhere from your Minneapolis to Chicago to Detroit, everyone in that Premier can go up through there, and it's awesome riding.
Yeah. Do you remember we used to get pictures like this with these kind of sleds in them? Do they still make them? Bobby, do they still make these, that Polaris line? Is that manufacturer still in business?
For them all.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just kidding. When I seen your reveal video, I went, now it's about time. We waited. So Jason, the third episode, I'm going to rub it into Rich one more time. We brought Bobby into the group, into the fold here. And Bobby says, hey, let's test out the live chat thing. So it was like Sunday morning. He said, hey, you want to go on? I said, yeah, for sure. So I'm basically in my PJs, and Bobby and I are online shooting shit for half an hour. And he goes, let's record it and I'll do an episode and I'll just put it on my channel to kind of announce that I'm doing it. I go, great. So we're shooting the breeze, and I go, I'll bring Rich in and see if he's around, and I message Rich and I send him a link, and I didn't say anything except I'm on with Bobby right now. And then Rich comes on, he goes, so where you bought your new Skidoo? Is that a Skidoo Polaris dealer? And it's like, we're both sitting there going, ooh, there's a live chat going, the whole shebang.
That was about 2.5 months ago, too.
It was a long time ago. It was August kind of thing.
Honestly, Bobby, that was a long
yeah,
it was.
It's great.
That's right.
Yeah. I even had my brother ask me a couple of weeks ago. He goes, what's Bobby getting? When's he getting it?
Yeah. This is Randall Brown. He says, here's a picture of my 2018 SKS 155, and it's buried.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, deep in the snow.
Took his helmet off.
Yeah.
Breather.
Oh, yeah, I know those days, that's for sure. Well, what happened here?
What are you doing there? Jason, you guys offer any adventure bike stuff, or not? You're not in that.
We're not in that market. No.
Yeah.
No.
This is Ryan Connors. That's a nice little racing sled there.
Oh yeah,
800. So he's it's a 440 800 trail converted.
Yeah.
I was thinking that Polaris. It's his finished IQR 800.
Nice.
And Jason, is this a new link or is this the one I watched? This is the one we already watched, right?
Nope, that was.
You've got another one. You've got a ready to ride.
No, that was just a comical commercial. I don't know if you guys had seen or not. So that was
the ready to ride. We'll get that up in a second.
Ready to ride one. I thought I'd send you that one if you ever seen it.
Okay. Here, I'll get to it. It's a few up here from there. We're gonna
Take
keep
your
going.
time,
Yeah. Take your time. Isn't this cool though? The number of fans we got here. Look at this. We would have never seen this many Skidoos a week ago, right, Bobby?
True.
Come on.
I was just chatting with him actually about that sled. He was telling me how he made the handguards red. He wrapped them with a decal, so it's pretty cool.
Okay.
Oh yeah, right on.
Yeah.
This is Aunt Alexander Macbeth. Hey guys, love the show. Here's my new XRS 850 from Old Forge, New York. Nice. He's got that decked out. Cool. I like. There's that rear bumper on there.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's a great balance of red and black. I like how he did it.
It is. It is. Corey did the same thing. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Rednecks for Life. He's already sent in here. I'm going to just forward that to Jason now.
Dustin just sent in another super chat.
Cool. Thanks, Dustin. Hold on. Let me get the sound effect going here.
Bring up his thing. Any aftermarket parts from Straightline for old sleds. Jason, how far back do your parts go for? Like, is there a certain cutoff point? Like, say, 5-year-old, 10-year-old? Like, I don't know. I'm just guessing here.
I would say as you get late 90s, early 2000s, we still may have some of the CVT stuff available.
Right.
Exhaust, you're going to have to be mid 2000s. And then, as you move forward, it might be less and less, but it just, that would be as far ago as late 90s to early 2000s. After that, it's just not worth the production runs anymore.
That's pretty good, though. I mean, so you're covering 15, 20 years back. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's really good.
Okay, where'd that email go? So did Rednecks for Life, they won the handlebar, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Gary, you going to remember this?
I know.
No,
right?
I'm just going to send it right now because it's in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got that, Jason. It's coming up. And then this is Jason's Ready to Ride video. Oh,
Nice.
try again
Pull her up.
later. I will. You don't have to ask me twice. Hold on.
That is nice looking.
I like where this is going already.
Just sending my Arctic Cat 9000. Andrew.
A little
Hold
Arctic
on.
Cat love.
Here, I gotta get you sound. You won't have any sound on that, will you?
Nope, we didn't hear anything on that.
No, I know. I gotta. Oh, look at that. This is you. Hold on a second here. I just gotta tweak this for sound. Wait a minute here. I can't even find my original screen. It's buried in layers upon layers. I still have pictures of Dave Nerona coming up.
It's kind of a big deal, you know.
Am I on still? Like,
Yeah, I can see.
I don't even see the freaking screen anymore.
No, it disappeared when you were trying to fix the sound.
No, hold on. I don't even see the.
Who's running this show over here? Come on.
Right?
Right.
Exactly. We're going to take all that super chat money and get Gary a producer to help
No
him out in the
kidding.
background.
There's a little button.
He's got too much on his plate, man.
Share screen on the bottom. We got you covered. You know?
No, I don't even see the. I don't even see my window for. I got to close some of this. Oh, there it is. There. Sorry. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get this right here. I totally disappeared. We're gonna do this right. Ah, where do you go? Random number generator. Sorry about this, guys. It's just everything's bouncing around. I got
All good.
All
I got
good,
10,000 things open here, and not one's
I
what I
just
want
don't
to see.
know how many of your viewers had seen that. I thought it was, make fun of me. What the hell? But
That's good.
anybody has it.
Well, it doesn't look like any of them are going to see it again.
Okay.
No. I just got to, I don't know where my screen went, for crying out loud. It's buried up here somewhere, I think. I just got to close some of this stuff down.
Bobby wearing the new merch.
I am.
Yeah,
I
you
like
got some new merch there. That's pretty
that logo's
cool.
nice, Bobby. I meant to say that to you, but well, I think
Thanks,
Rich,
I
wait till-
appreciate it.
Wait till we get our merch, Rich. We're going to be styling.
well, I notice I'm rolling around in an old medieval MUDBRATS. You got the snowmobile on yours, and
I know.
Right,
it's new.
yeah, and he stepped
It's
up.
new. My buddy Dyno is excited to tell our other buddy about the dyno tests on that one. I do not know where you guys went. Am I still on screen?
yeah, you are. Yeah,
Really? Where are you guys? I don't
yeah. You
even
hit a
see
button and
you.
everything disappeared, but you popped
Yeah,
up. So
Hold on a second here. You
all we
guys,
see is you looking around like crazy.
I know.
There we go.
That screen you're looking at.
I'm just, that's what I thought. He's got like a 55-inch screen. He's like,
I have two screens. I have two screens
Oh,
going.
yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
And I still don't know where you guys went.
Uh-oh.
Well, we're getting some questions in the chat about what exhausts we run. I know, Gary, you're stock, right?
I'm stock. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's illegal to run a can on trails up here. You can run them off trail, but So I'm looking at pipe, but that's to be determined.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, same around here. Any exhaust modifications in New York are illegal, so it's a tough thing to justify in our area. But there's lots of other stuff. There's skis, spindles, bumpers, handlebars, all that stuff. So
yeah. I mean,
plenty to
some
do.
of them are coming out with quiet exhausts, right? Like trail
Yeah.
quiet exhausts. The thing about up here in Ontario is if the OPP pull you over and they pull your panel off, unfortunately, it can be as quiet,
yeah,
decibel wise, as stock, but they're still going to find you. Which I don't understand it, but I guess that's the way it is. I get it for the noise for the landowners, like that's becoming a really big issue. So
for sure.
but I mean, I ran a MBRP pipe exhaust silencer last year and rode around with it for a bit, and then I got a fine and I got my ticket.
Yeah.
Pulled it off. And
You said you sold it, right?
I sold it to a guy out in the East Coast where he rides off trail, like they're not on trail, and he said I don't care, because I said that to him. I said, listen, I got a fine, so let you know it's not quiet. It wasn't the race exhaust; it was their trail exhaust, but it was loud enough that, like I said, I got a fine. So
Yeah.
Welcome back, Gary. He's in the house. Jeez. Sorry about that, guys. That was a lot of dead air for nothing.
Oh, I like that.
It's been a good summer, but I really want to ride. I really want to ride. It's about time we ride. Gosh, I really want to ride. I really want to
That's
ride.
awesome.
I really want to ride.
Nice. Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you gotta love that. And the best part was it wasn't Bobby's channel that come up in the recommended.
Oh, come on.
It's not mine. We should have looked at who was in the recommended there. And,
All right.
see where it goes. But that's funny, man. When did you do that one?
A couple months ago.
That's cool.
We got another one coming out about another week or two. We're trying to get a little more comedic, have a little more fun out there. So
Yeah, good job.
you got to laugh at yourself once in a while. So
There's a really cool question in here, and I don't know if it's Corey Brock. Is Jason Houle related to Mike Houle, the Skidoo Moxette 800 signature sled?
the answer is yes. It's just the Houle family is a monstrous tree in this area.
Okay, but that's cool.
We are fourth cousins to be exact.
Yeah, but you're related, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean Mike himself, which I know very, very well, lives 20 minutes from my house. I mean, so we definitely know each other. We talk, but it's a big tree here in this area when it comes to the Houle family.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
I loved that edition, Moxette. That was wild.
It was. It's cool.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah, yeah. A buddy of mine has one, and he won't ever get rid of it. He's got a bunch of old sleds.
I wouldn't either. There's a barn out near us here, and the guy's got one hanging in it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he's definitely going to keep it. Look at this, Polaris Ambassador. This is from Scott Hassan, and he sent me a whack. He doesn't have a story to them, but I like that covered bridge.
Oh, I think he's that guy with that YouTube channel that's done like 40 videos in a week. Is it? Might
Sled
be.
Addicts?
No. The other group of guys.
That's all. Look at that buried.
Yeah.
Check them both out anyway if you can.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, look at that. Love that peak in the background. But he's pretty stuck there. So Scott, send us a story with that too.
Absolutely.
We'll get your Polaris Ambassador.
Where's that, Gary?
I'm probably going to be Polaris Ambassador next year, so I'll meet him in person. So Scott, let's have a beer together next spring when we're at the ride.
Yeah, Polaris generally looks for Skidoo riders when they're picking their ambassadors. I heard so
they do. Yeah. I'm not brand biased.
Oh, Bobby.
Listen, I'm not brand biased, and if you can't, if Polaris just gave me $1 for every Polaris I featured on the show, I'd be in a 650 right now.
Heck yeah.
So keep them coming, guys. I love the Polaris pictures you're sending me.
Actually, speaking of that, Michael said, any whispers of Skidoo following Polaris and coming out with a 650? I would imagine they are, but I mean, they usually follow each other, right? But
yeah, biggest whispers I'm hearing are Articat and Polaris coming out with turbos, that they're both patenting parts for two-stroke turbos. So we'll see if that happens.
Nice. This is St. Michael des Saints, Quebec. This is snow today that they got. So that's about what we got yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah, that's from Keith Beeman. You know what would be cool? If Skidoo came out with a 670 E-Tech.
670 E-Tech, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
You never know.
670 I would have to buy one.
Yeah.
I would have to phone the divorce lawyer and say, get ready, you're getting a call from my wife. But I've got this thing spring ordered. So,
Gary, what have I always told you? It's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
That's right.
Says the guy who's divorced now.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't queue it up, but I sent Rich a meme this week, and it said,
"Oh yeah,
it said, what would you prefer, marriage or snowmobiling? Or if you choose between marriage and snowmobiling," and it says, "Would you be a trail rider or mountain rider?"
Oh boy, that's not funny. No.
And Rich said something like, "It sounds like me," and I said, "That's why I sent it to you, buddy." I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
The sled ripped so fast. I had a 2003 Mach Z 1000. That thing was fast. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. the issue with those is you couldn't get traction, right? So this is from Dwayne Hogg. He says, nice pair of spring order 2016. Gary, do you know the gas station? I can't see the gas station.
I was going to say,
oh, here it is. Here it is. Here. Oh.
No, there you
go. Is that the one in Dorset?
Yeah, it looks. No, isn't that the one up near? Is that the one near Kearney?
I don't know.
It might be.
It could be. Maybe that's the one that gave me the parts to fix my trailer that time.
Yeah, doesn't it look like it?
I don't think so, though. Let me know.
Maybe if Steve's on, he'll chime in. Steve knows every place around. Yeah.
Stump the chump. Oh, this one's good. I like this one. This is from Christopher Hughes.
Ooh.
He's just made some shade to sit in on the hill.
Looks like the tree stopped it.
Yeah, it looks like he was rolled it and the tree stopped it. Maybe he actually got stuck up there and he was doing the manual flip down, you know. Well, he's also from Wyoming.
Those pictures just don't do what's going on justification there either.
Oh, probably.
Right. It never does, right?
So would that be, Jason, would that be Wyoming, that picture right there?
That could be, yeah. That could be out in one of the fields there.
That's so gorgeous.
See the snow coming across.
Yeah, that's snow blowing. It almost looks like he's at the top of like Whistler.
Yeah, that's wild.
Oh, we got a video. It sounds amazing, but I don't know if I'll be able to play it from the email. Dude, I wish I could play this video
Scott
without. Yeah, I can't play that video, but he's got a 2-stroke idling. It's an Arctic cat, and the smoke's covering the headlights, and I can't get it to play out of my email though. Sorry.
No.
I'll try and I'll figure that one out next week and get it on for you guys. But yeah, so yeah, and that's all that came in tonight. That's pretty cool. Thanks, guys. It's
Nice.
great.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
Yeah. So
Pretty wild. By far the best giveaways so far, right?
for sure. Those are
down.
great.
Like honestly, that was awesome, Jason. Really nice.
No problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on the air. Like, does anyone have any other questions for Jason in the chat? Bobby, Rich, we can shut her down if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Good 2-hour podcast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, gentlemen, I appreciate you having me on. It's been a good time. So thank you.
That's
yeah, no problem. Thank you. Like I said, send us any new updates and anything like that you have, and we'll make sure to give our viewers the updates on new stuff coming down the pipe from Straightline Performance and RSI, and away we go. But stay on the air, Jason. Stay on the screen. I'm just going to run the closing credits. And there's 2 more videos that are going to come up that Bobby and I think you'll enjoy. So make sure you click on those and watch those when it's all done. But everybody, thank you for watching. Congratulations to the prize owners. And we'll get this done. Just be quiet because there's audio in the background, Jason, until I give you the big thumbs up, okay?
Sounds good.
Cheers, everybody. Have a great week. And hopefully you guys get as much snow and have as much fun as I did.
Yep, see you guys next week.
Heck yeah.
It's a journey.